Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. We're in some very interesting energy. I'm just going to call it interesting for this point because you don't know what you're going to get. We have had a lot of purging, a lot of Chiron, core childhood wounds, things that keep us locked in a certain pattern or way of being, and that's been pretty heavy with a lot of people lately, but we'll see where we're at with you. There's some banging going on next door, sorry. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Leo. These are general messages, so take what resonates for you. Check with your moon or rising sign if this message is not resonating. If you'd like a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can book through my website. That is BeTheChange333.com. The information is also in the description box below this video. Okay, Leo. What do we got for Leo? Boy, I'll tell you, that energy coming off of that full moon in Virgo, woo! Even the week before, and we're going to feel this, you know, for the next week out. Depending on how sensitive you are, you may feel it for the next 2 weeks. It was very, very intense and dense and like really thick. Okay, first part out, Leo, we have patience. I chuckle because I feel like this card was speaking to me. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So you may be finding yourself, I'm trying to get a good angle here. You may be finding yourself becoming impatient about something or something that's not happening fast enough or coming to fruition fast enough for you, but be patient. Everything happens in divine order. I can totally relate to this. I bet many of us can. I mean, just pick an aspect of life, right? But this would be something that you are currently struggling with. Maybe you don't have all the answers. Maybe that's why you're watching this video. Or you're starting to lose hope, lose faith on something. Okay. That could be it as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have perseverance, Leo. So I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Keep that as your mantra through these things. We have love and humor. Oh, okay. I hope this is one of those lighthearted readings because I just got off the Cancer reading and I almost cried. It was very... Anyway, back to you, Leo. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I think this is a big part of your current, like, end of cycle, starting new cycle lesson here. And humor. Such a card for Leo. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And perseverance. You are persevering through some big stuff. Be patient. Other things have to fall into place first. So just take one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Don't give up. Don't give up hope. I'm hearing, don't give up hope. Don't lose hope. Focus on the lighter side of love and also focus on seeing the good in all things. The divine. Choose to see the divine, the divinity in everything. Because you are getting a good dose of the duality of whatever it is for you that you're being asked to be patient about. And this could also be a message. I know for myself personally, I have something pretty big that I never really think is ever going to happen too. But I remember the key person in that aspect constantly saying, be patient with me, be patient with me. And those words pop up from time to time. So you may have had a similar experience. Hearing some strange noises coming from my kitchen, or maybe it's from the skylight. All right. Death. Be patient because you're going through King of Cups wanting to pop out. Oh, right below love. Be patient because there's a transformation that's taking place right now. And everything is happening in divine order. So let everything kind of fall into place. You yourself as well. You are transforming. You are learning. You are choosing to see the lighter side of life and really work on, make it a practice, a daily practice, to choose to see the divinity in all, the duality. The divine is, you know, they're saying, you already know, because your perseverance is overall, you've already been through this. You are aware with strength. Oh, your card, Leo. It takes a lot of strength to get through these big cycles, especially when we're pulling up really old pain and dark and fears and dark wounds and whatnots. But yeah, strength, courage and strength through love to see, to make a practice to seeing the good. Believe the best, forgive the rest. Ace of Pentacles. It dropped out in the reverse, so again, it goes back to the patience, as well as strength dropped out in reverse as well. So these were some struggles that you were having. Maybe some aspects of your ego, you were having a hard time kind of, you know, they were may have been taking over you. I'm getting mostly like left brain, like practical side, like a little too rigid and not dropping into the heart enough. So working on that. And then the Ace of Pentacles with humor, dropping out in reverse is like, you know, there's a new start, a new beginning. It has to be, because you're kind of at the end of something, which is why you're at the end of something, which is why patience is the first card that came out, which you're just not quite there. So be patient and choose to see the lighter side of things. And perseverance, there you go. You know, find balance within your own temple, your own home. Bring yourself to a place of serenity through some of these things, instead of being, you know, annoyed and yeah. I'm getting annoyed, you know, and just like losing patience and getting angry sometimes, even though you know better. It's just been a hard, I mean, it's been such a long, you know, a long and winding road. I'm hearing that song. Triumph wanted to pop out. Okay, let's get the cards shuffled here. All want to come out here all of a sudden. Pretty cut and dry. I'm hearing pretty cut and dry. We might go to Oracle for the rest. Okay. Spiritual strength. Yeah. Again, with the patience card. You're connecting more. You're having a stronger connection too. This death is really working, transforming to give you a stronger connection to spirit, to your spiritual connection. It's also put you through a lot of tests and challenges lately. Testing your beliefs, your faith, your commitment to your spiritual path. It's been interesting. You may have been, I kept bringing up Buddha. Maybe you're reading or learning about Buddha or learning more like Zen techniques for yourself. So strength in reverse with love is there's been some heartache and loss that's done a number on you. You're coming out of that, but it does affect you from time to time as far as the heart, your heart connection. Commit to seeing the good in all. Keep practicing dropping into your heart and taking time for that every day. It's important to not get stuck in some of these heavy cycles, stuck in believing, you know, it's going to stay that way and nothing's ever going to change. It's just like pessimism. You know, like a lot of pessimism might have been coming through you. But, you know, keep your sense of humor. Okay. You have really withdrawn your energy from the world, I'm hearing. You may be taking some time to yourself, and that's all well and good. This is a, there's positive movement forward. This is a very fertile time also for manifestation, but it does require dropping into the heart chakra. So I feel like you're taking this time to give yourself the space, do some energy work or meditation or something that helps you, even if you're like finding the humor in things, you know, going to comedy acts. I don't know, whatever works for you that gets you like out of this darker, denser, you're angry or just like frustrated with life state of being. And at the bottom we have solitude. Yeah. So yeah, taking some time alone, doing a little maybe inner work or studying or reading or just unwinding, you know, because it is a new door is opening. You got to let this one close. So the more you can dive deeper if you need to. I feel like you got it, that there isn't really anything that you're questioning here so far. Let's see if there's anything else. Maybe this, you know, this heartache and loss is something that you're still going through, like a grief process with. Finding more ways and really focusing on getting into the heart. Something, and maybe just being impatient, or a lot of time has gone by. I'm also hearing a lot of time has gone by. Been patient enough. Yeah, see, then you get a little angry. You gotta keep on being patient. And yeah, you're holding back. You're holding the light. Here's your anger and frustration like caving in on you, though. It's like, ah. So that's your spiritual strength there, man. It does take practice. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it to stay in this light, in the humor, in the light of things, in the heart. It feels better, that's for sure. Especially to Leo. Moon. Emotional. This is still emotional. And this full moon energy has affected everybody. There's been quite the shift and change. It definitely has. But the moon also highlighted that there still had been some deep sadness and loss that is coming up for you to feel and process and heal heal through, so that you can keep your heart reconnected. Reconnect to your heart. Seven of materials. So you're bridging the gap here between like your past, you know, being in like the void or the darkness and coming out of that dark period. Not quite to your future self yet, but you're on that bridge. You're taking one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. I'm hearing again with the heartache and loss. So overall, you are really working, pushing through this heartache and loss, holding your light. Whatever's coming up through the subconscious, the unknown, the unseen, you may be uncovering new information that you're needed to hear on your journey when it comes to love, being in the heart, when it comes to somebody breaking your heart or being betrayed. This is heart pain, heartache. Guidance for Leo, please. Okay. All right, we got 2. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. And weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. So yeah, I feel like whoever gave you this pain and heartache is actually coming from somebody who had been hurt deeply themselves, as hurt people hurt people. And it did a number on you. And it might have also, there's duality in that, where maybe this person opened your heart chakra to a degree where you had never experienced having such an open heart-to-heart connection. I'm holding my heart for some heart-to-heart connection with somebody, but then it turned around and broke your heart, which made it even harder to heal from. But at the same time, Spirit wants you to know that you actually got to experience that deeper heart-to-heart connection. Know that it exists. It comes from you. You produce that and then attract those. So whoever you had attracted into this connection, it's a divine connection. It was meant to happen to activate each other's hearts. But then okay, you're not for everyone. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours into the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see you for who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Yeah. Okay. And we have weight of the world. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, to put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious, rather. It's the call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. At the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you so choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. Okay, Leo, well, I think that kind of spells it all for you for this week. I hope that this was helpful for you and that you got something out of it. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.